The first city-states. The first city-states were born in Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia lies between Asia Minor and the Persian Gulf. It's part of a larger area called the Fertile Crescent, a large arc of rich and fertile farmland. Mesopotamia means between the rivers in Greek. The two rivers are Tigris and Euphrates. They made agriculture possible. To control the rivers and avoid floods, Mesopotamians built canals to protect their houses and to irrigate the lands. With irrigation, Mesopotamians were able to grow food. They grew wheat, barley, and other types of grain. Plentiful food led to population growth, and villages formed. Eventually, these early villages developed into the world's first civilization. In southern Mesopotamia, a people known as the Sumerians developed this world's first civilization. Most people in Sumer were farmers. They lived mainly in rural areas, but the centers of Sumerian society were the urban or city areas. A city-state consisted of a city and all the countryside around it. Ur or Uruk are very well-known city-states. City-states are independent territories with a king ruling the city, with a system of laws, and with an army, as all the city-states in Sumer fought each other to gain more farmland. Religion was very important in Sumerian society. In fact, it played a role in nearly every aspect of public and private life. The Sumerians practiced polytheism, the worship of many gods. Among the gods they worshipped were Enlil, the lord of the air, Enki, god of wisdom, and Inanna, goddess of love and war. The sun and moon were represented by the gods Utu and Nana. Each city-state considered one god to be its special protector. The Sumerians believed that success in every area of life depended on pleasing the gods. Every Sumerian had a duty to serve and to worship the gods. This is why they built big temples called ziggurats, where priests performed their religious ceremonies. Sumerian society was advanced in terms of religion and government organization. The Sumerians were responsible for many other achievements which were passed down to later civilization. They developed cuneiform, the first word system of writing, but they did not have pencils, pens, or paper. Instead, they used sharp tools called styluses to make wedge-shaped symbols on clay tablets. One of the Sumerians' most important developments was the wheel. They were the first people to build wheeled vehicles, including carts and wagons. The plow was another important Sumerian invention. Pulled by oxen, plows broke through the hard clay soil of Sumer to prepare it for planting. They also invented the lyre, the stringed musical instrument. Sumerian sculptors produced many fine works. Among them are the statues of gods created for temples. Jewelry was a popular item in Sumer. They were made of gold, silver, and gems. Cylinder seals are perhaps Sumer's most famous works of art. These small objects were stone cylinders engraved with design. When rolled over clay, the designs would leave behind their imprint. People could also use cylinder seals to sign documents. City centers were dominated by their temples, the largest and most impressive building in Sumer. A ziggurat, a pyramid-shaped temple tower, rose above each city.